Welcome to this pick a card reading. If this is your first time on my channel, I'm happy to have you here. And if you are returning, welcome back. My name is Jody. I am an intuitive mentor and channel, which means it is my job to listen to spirit and to deliver the messages that are coming through for you. You can find out all about my services anytime at thespiritexperience.com. We're just clearing the Priestess of the Light deck. This reading today is the March All About You reading, and we're going to pull from this deck first together 3 piles for you to take a look at to see which card is calling to you to get the information that you need for March 2022. This is a very collective reading. It's an all about you reading for the month. I want this one. Okay, so we got card 1. We are going to be adding some charms to these piles to help you decide. It is a collective reading, not an individual reading, just a reminder. So take the nuggets that are coming through for you and leave the rest. Here's pile 2. Okay. Again, you're asking which pile is calling to me for the, ooh, yes, they do. I want that one. There's pile 3 for the information and messages that I need for the month of March 2022. And we're just going to grab a few charms for each of these cards to give you a better look at which pile is calling to you, which card is resonating with you. To start for pile 1, we've got 3 charms. We've got the house charm there. They want that right on the bottom. Okay. The sun. And the monkey scratching its head. Okay. There you go, pile 1. Card 1. Card 2. Group 2. Ooh, we got a hook. We had something hooked there. They let me release it. Let's see what we've got going for you. The cheerleader guide. Beautiful energy. The flip-flops. No. Here. Okay, thank you. Bottom right. Want this one next. A beautiful little bow for you. I know this one definitely goes here. And last but not least, you've got the mermaid. So you've got mermaid and cheerleader group number 2, card 2 with the bow and the flip-flops. And let's take a look at what we've got for charms for group 3, card 3, March All About You reading. Quite a few here, 5 charms. You've got the peacock. They want that direct center top. Thank you, Spirit. The hook. Okay. The alarm clock. Here? No. Here. Okay. Thank you. The horseshoe. And last but not least, the lobster charm. There you go. For you. Pile 3, group 3, card 3. All right, so take a good look at the different cards. See which one is resonating with you for March. This is an all about you collective reading. Once you've made your selection, you can head down to the description and click on the timestamp for your particular pick. Hello, group 1, and welcome to your March 2022 All About You reading. If you're listening to this, then you chose the first pile all the way to the left with the monkey charm, the sun charm, and the house charm. So we've got automatically some insightful energy coming through, some success energy coming through, some grounding, feel good kind of energy coming through just with the charm pull that you have picked. So let's see what we've got for a theme card from the Priestess of the Light, what was calling to you for March. Earth magic, fearlessness, and removing obstacles. Yeah, there's like this wonderful grounding, successful energy that's coming through immediately just at the start of your reading without us even accessing any of the other information. So if you're looking to move to success, they just said we may need to look at redefining it, which is fine. We are all redefining what success means to us at all times. You may have some amazing thoughts, and then how they're saying it is some of them won't need to be discarded as well. That's what I'm picking up with the monkey charm, like being able to think about something, receive the insights, the pop-ins in your brain that help you, understand how to get around an obstacle, that help you to understand that you can move through a fear in order to move to success and feel really grounded in doing that, or set something up for yourself that's amazing in doing that because you've moved through, right, that fear, or you've shifted your idea of how you're looking at something in order to get around what you perceived as an obstacle. So they're saying some of the thoughts that you'll have through March are really going to serve you, and some of them just need to be discarded. So you're going to be wanting to look out for what's going on in your brain just up front in general for you. Group 1, as we move through March. Since this is an all about you reading, we're just going to take a look into what's been happening. So possibly, beginning of the year, last month, February, what's been going on this month if you're watching this in February. Wisdom of the Oracle. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, the Tribe card in the reverse position. I'm just going to grab another here for a little clarification. They just said one more, so we're going to do one more here. Go to this, or to the sea, and I want to say go to the sea, in the reverse position as well. So I'm feeling like, see over the overthinking energy. All right. So you may have been coming from a place where you've been forcing a lot. Maybe not trusting the flow of the divine, trusting where spirit has been leading you, not understanding exactly where they're trying to lead you or what's going on here. You may have been in an overthinking mode, okay? Which is why they're saying, like, opening up the channel to understand that you're being led, grounding yourself, which is important. If you have earth magic, you're gonna want to be grounded on your path. Grounded exercises, knowing where you are, knowing who you are. Saying I am affirmations will be very important for you in March, group 1. I mean, they're always important, okay? But when you get this kind of energy, you really want to be very aware of what you're following that I am with, because you're defining who you are when you say that. So it's important for you to do that. But this shows that you may have been overthinking what's been going on, how things have been flowing, trying to force something maybe. And the Tribe card in the reverse position is telling me that you may have felt disconnected possibly from the people that you're normally around, or the people that you've been around for a while, and you feel like you need a change, or you're just not resonating with them anymore, and maybe you need to break away from them or detach a bit more, okay? Maybe you need to detach and create your own space, do your own thing, move forward, okay? Especially if there has been obstacles coming in. You're feeling like things are not flowing or haven't been flowing, and no matter how much you think about it, no matter how much you try to figure it out, you are not moving in the way that you want to move. Possibly a fear block here, right? Because you've got that theme telling you you're meant to be fearless this month. That is the goal. We are moving forward. You've got a horse here. That means move forward to success. You've got the sun. Move forward to success. This plants you and makes you feel more grounded at home in yourself, possibly welcoming in new people into your life. Again, we'll get some more information for sure. And also trusting here. If you haven't been trusting that spirit is involved, this is a co-creation process. Spirit is involved. They're leading you somewhere, and you've just been overthinking and spending way too much time in your mind. It's time to settle into your heart center, your divine connection, and understand that the obstacles are going to be removed, and some of the thoughts that you're thinking just need to be discarded. Okay, so they're not serving you. I'm going to take a look into your future here. As you move through the energy of this month with this kind of theme guidance, which again, of course, we'll be getting more information on, let's take a look into your future. Okay, chaos and conflict. This card is actually not a bad card. It's a wonderful card that allows us to understand things are going to be moving around in the future and being rearranged as the result of you removing some obstacles, not keeping the thoughts in your head that make you stay in fear or that don't allow you to saddle up and move and to take the actions towards success, to say yes to things, right? The Sun card is a beautiful card. It's all about saying yes, right? Success energy, where you are moving to a place where you are having more fun, where you feel more aligned with who you truly are. The home energy is always about, of course, grounding in your body, but just feeling comfortable with who you are or getting more comfortable with who you are. And so clearly they're telling you this creates this kind of energy. And as a result, in the future, you may find that some things need to be rearranged on the back of you making those different decisions or removing those obstacles. The Chaos and Conflict card is wonderful. It's also, the influence of spirit is apparent when this happens. You're shedding any kind of facade, and they're helping you to do that. Although it may look like chaos, although it may, people may be coming up and causing some sort of like drama, yes, but how they're saying it is like they may have an affront to it. They may question what you're doing or the choice you made or whatever it may be, whatever you're choosing to action here, how you're moving along, the decisions you're making, what you're saying yes to, what your thoughts are that you're going to trust now, and discarding the other ones. As you do that, things will start to be rearranged for your highest and greatest good. And sometimes that can be an uncomfortable energy, but welcome that in knowing that it's being rearranged on purpose, right? Yes, see, they don't want you moving into rigidity in the future. It's like, learn the lesson of any kind of force that you've been doing or pushing or like thinking, I got to think about this more, I got to do it more. It's like, stay malleable. They're warning you here with this flexible card in the reverse position. Stay flexible through the chaos. The storm may be coming in, but it's for your highest good. We're trying to show you something. We're trying to move you somewhere. And if you are rigid in it, you're sort of, it feels like you'd be going back to old ways and back to fear and back to those thoughts that tell you, I have to be the one who figures it out. How am I going to do this? When really the how is not up to you. Unfinished symphony in the reverse position. So if there are things that you need to get done, close up, tie is like put a bow on it, right? Like close it up, finish it up, complete it. If there's been hanging things, in the future, you're going to be asked and guided to move to those places and close them up and finish them up. So if things are sort of lingering as you're making the decisions that you're making through the month of March, as you're overcoming those fears and moving around those obstacles, staying really grounded in yourself, trusting, being flexible in the future is going to be so important as you have things that are being rearranged. And you may even pick up this energy in the month of March, right? It's different for everybody how the energy moves. And if you're like, something's bugging me, something's hanging, I really need to complete that, do that, take care of that, pay that, move that, contact that person, whatever, you're going to want to do that when you feel called to do that. Don't resist doing that because things need to be completed. They may look like markers, right, on your path, like spirit's waiting for you to make that completion or to take that step and complete that, close that out, like wrap it up with the bow, right? In order for them to give you the next thing to say yes to or to provide you with the next opportunity. So it's going to be important to just watch for that. If you feel something's nagging you and really bothering you, don't stay in illusion about it at all. The last thing you want to do is not complete it or close it up. It's going to be in your best interest to do that when you feel called to do that as you're moving through the fear. Even if it feels like, again, chaos, things are floating around, things are going everywhere. I don't know which way is up, which way is down. Even if you're feeling that, you're not meant to close up when that happens. You're meant to go, I'm trusting the flow. If I need to rest, I rest. If I need to stay inside, I need to stay inside. And if there's something that I need to do, move, clean up, clear up, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to let that linger and block my energy. All right, we are actually looking at what might be kind of in a resistance kind of vibe for you for the month of March now. Just because this is a nice heads up position for us to understand what we want to look out for. as you're being fearless, as you're stepping through that fear energy, it's nice for Spirit to kind of go, hey, FYI, here's what, yes, okay, look at this. Page of Swords. This is all about new ideas. Again, the how is not up to you. Let Spirit pop them in. Your job is to be an open channel for the new ideas. And as you receive them, you start actioning them where you feel called to. That sometimes you'll be the one who's removing the obstacles. Sometimes they'll show you, hey, could have done it this way. It's a lot easier. It's a lot quicker. And then you go, oh, amazing. Why didn't I think of that before? Well, because you were so involved in the thinking process, trying to figure out how to do it, putting all of that pressure on your shoulders all the time, like you're the one who has all the answers. And, you know, our spirit teams just crack up when we do that. Like we know more than the divine source. Well, we are partly the divine source. We are divine. And so when instead of going into our mind, when we tap into that, the insights just come. This is in a blocked position for you. So stop trying to figure it out yourself. It's going to be very important to open up and let those light bulbs get lit up by the divine. Release it. They said, even if you just have to do this for the month, please don't keep trying to figure it out. It's blocking you. And it's like, when they say that, it's like, you're not gonna figure it out. So don't even worry about that right now. It will continue to block you if you're trying to find the new insights. The Page of Swords is so excited about new insights. You're gonna move into a block if you know, are so heavy on the new ideas that need to come to you. Let's see where the opportunity lies. Oh yeah, here we go. Look, you've got horses, 3 horses there in a row. That's beautiful energy with the Chariot. Your opportunity here is to move forward when you feel called to move forward. Through the fear, obstacles will be removed. You will understand how to remove them. You will understand how to do things. And you may just find that you want somebody like Ganesh to be called in for you. And we're going to choose a keeper of the light. It'll be interesting to see who's showing up for you there with this pull today. But Ganesh is a remover of obstacles. So call somebody in like that if you felt blocked, right? Because this will help you make the moves. The Chariot card is a beautiful movement towards success energy, to where you're meant to be, right? And so you don't have to think about it. When you know it's time to make the move, go ahead and make the move. It's going to lead you to success. That is the opportunity that is here and showing up for you, Group 1, for the month of March. So don't hesitate to make those moves, especially if they're divinely aligned. And even if your mind has been telling you other things, right? Like, this isn't right. There is a divine pull here. I'm just going to look into your current energy here to see what they want to give us for information. You want all 3? 4 here. No, not this. No, specific. So they want these 2 and this one. So we do have 3 positions here that I'll be looking at. Okay. All right, let's see what we've got here. So this is what I'm looking at as your current positioning. So yeah, this is a bit of a worry or being blocked around money, energy, feeling really safe and secure, feeling like you got everything under control, things are working out. I feel good in my home. I feel like I can provide, etc. And so if you've been feeling that way, again, the main guidance for you is make the moves, and when the insights come, that you've got to stop trying so hard to figure it out, because it's going to just keep blocking you here. Yeah. Huh. They're wanting me to ask you the question, do you want this or not? The 10 of Pentacles is a beautiful energy. It allows us to feel like we have come together and we are contributing to our home, to our family, to our community, in a really beautiful, grounded way that feels very, very good. So if this is something that you are looking forward to or wanting, they're telling you where the shift needs to be made in March. Take a look at the external resources for you here. The 4 of Cups. So, I'm just listening to what they have to say about this. Yeah, it's like you may find that people you felt a little bit disconnected or bored with the people that are in your environment. That's what you've got this tribe card reversed in the past positioning here. So for the month of March, allow that to, they're saying the word review. Review that. So they want you taking a look at where you're kind of bored possibly in your relationships, or where the people around you are not vibing necessarily with you anymore, or they're not seeing how beautifully fearless you can be, or they're questioning you, okay? Or they're kind of, like, take it or leave it, come and go. There's no spark energy, or they're not really filling you up. And it's not that you're meant to have external sources fill you up, but you just want to notice who it is that you're around and what kind of energy that's bringing in for you or sparking for you, because you've got this earth magic card. We don't want to be having people create obstacles for us or kind of vibe at a certain frequency that makes us feel like there's no excitement. There's no excitement here. I don't feel inspired. I'm not getting my heart center filled up by who I am choosing to be around, choosing to exist around, choosing to work with, choosing to hang out with, etc. So just watch for that. Ask yourself about this here. And maybe it's time to just detach and make the moves and trust yourself and step through the fear. Even if somebody else is like, why would you do that? Why would you stop doing what you're doing? You got it. Even if they're like, you got it made, but you know something inside of you is going like, I have always wanted to do this, or I want more. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. It's like Spirit wants you to take a break from trying and be able to receive the insight so you can take the beautiful action, despite if other people are like, meh, take it or leave it, meh, whatever. They're not sort of giving you the support that you need. Just look into that and give yourself the permission, thank you, to lovingly detach from that if needed. It doesn't mean you don't love these people. It doesn't mean that you don't hang out with them when you're divinely aligned to, but it means that you are very conscious when you talk to them, when you're around them, that you protect your energy so that you're not taking in that whatever's going on in their life stuff, if they're being bored with their stuff, and you're not taking on that vibration as your own. Okay, and this is outcome position. 5 of Cups, beautiful. I'll show you upright. 5 of Cups here. You can see this can often be like a sad card. I don't know what to do. You can see you've got the 4 of Cups here, and then the outcome is a 5 of Cups, but we are getting it reversed. So for you, this means you're going to be able to step into a forgiveness energy if you want to. You're going to be coming out of a disappointment energy. Maybe you have experienced some sort of a loss, maybe with the people, because these are lining up directly here, with the people around you. Perhaps you've been it's like you are to gain something, to say yes to something, thank you, automatically, we also have to let go of something as well. And so if you have been feeling like, yes, but if I let go of this is going to be just so sad. That's what this card is. It's like a disappointment card or a sadness card. Because you are receiving it in the reverse position, it's being pulled that way for you, group 1. This tells me that you are definitely going to be moving on. You have the ability to do that. This is outcome position. It's up to you. You can choose to do that. You can move on. You can say yes to that and feel more stable, more secure in the future as you're continuing to trust. So it is available to you. And Cups are all about our heart center, emotions. Forgiveness is available to you in the reverse position. You don't have to stay in that space where you're holding on to something that just doesn't feel good anymore. It doesn't feel like it's supporting you anymore. So this is a very interesting energy. Lots of movement forward and opening up your heart, opening up your mind, really getting connected again so that you can say yes to the opportunities and make the moves without feeling so constricted and like you have to go back and check with your mind for every little thing. Trusting and connecting to your spirit team and knowing that they're bringing in things for you. You guys are co-creating together and working together. It's very important to remember that for you as you're kind of assessing and stepping through the fear as the insights come to you, because you're not blocking anymore. You're not going, it is all my responsibility to figure this out. You're saying, hey, anybody got any insight for me? Hey, whatever area of life you are working in, okay, or what you've been thinking about, where you want to move forward, ask for the guide that governs that area of your life. Ask them directly. What information do you have for me on this situation? What am I missing, right? So, hey, health guide, hey, finance guide, what would you like me to call you? What kind of information do I need that I am missing? What is my next best action? Yeah, they said you could ask for a word even. Okay, let's see what we've got here for you for a little bit of extra guidance for the date from the Daily Crystal Inspiration. Soothe your soul. Soothe your soul. Celestite. Celestite. Yeah. This makes me want to exhale. I love this. It just feels like at the end of the month, you're really going to feel, if you allow yourself to sort of step into your dreams, if you know there's something that you're meant to do, that's going to create more harmony in your life, more abundance in your life, etc. The way to soothe your soul is to stop thinking so much about it and know that you have the ability to be successful, that you have the ability to let go of things, that you can detach with love and step through the fears that you may have, that you, of course, are going to receive the insights that you need when you ask for them. Soothe your soul. I'm just listening to see if there's anything they want to give here. It's a beautiful, calming energy. It's relief energy. Even though you've got this grounded type of movement card, grounding is relieving. Grounding centers you back to yourself. So again, they're wanting me to say, make sure that you know what you are saying to yourself when you're using I am this. Also, a good exercise to make sure that we're receiving in the best way possible and we're being very conscious about how it is we are identifying ourselves and what we're aligning with is, when we want to be grounded in our body, is to say, I am choosing blah, blah, blah. I'm choosing to be frustrated. I'm choosing to be tired. I'm choosing to be open. I'm choosing to be connected. I'm choosing to relax. I'm choosing to be soothed. I'm choosing to trust, okay? Because that puts the responsibility back on you. This way you become an open channel to not only direct and lead your own life, but for your spirit team to provide the insights, pop those insights in instead of you thinking you're the only one who can do that. Which again, they find, you want this? This? Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Like this is spirit for you, right? They're like, hey, in case you were wondering if obstacles were going to be removed, Lord Ganesh, and as I said, you may want to call him in. It looks like he's already here for you, group one, okay? Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. You need to connect with spirit. Know he is on your team. He's a wonderful guide to work with. It's abundance is available to you. Moves need to be made, and he's going to be working to clear the obstacles as you get grounded and step into your fearlessness. Say, I'm capable of doing this. Of course I am. Infinite abundance is available to me. And not only that, but I've got Ganesh helping me remove the obstacles, helping me understand things in a way that's going to help me make the moves in a way that is different than possibly I thought before. I was just forcing and trying to think through it, and I didn't even think of this. I didn't even would never have this insight before, but now I'm being flexible, and as I'm doing that, all of the obstacles in my path are starting to be removed. They do want me to read to close out the reading, the extended message from this card for you, but just know, group 1, beautiful spread for you. You have some moves to make. Sounds like you're getting reconnected in order to trust and come to a really successful energy where you know you can do it. That's going to allow you to feel more grounded in your life, more grounded with the community around you, and allow you to make the moves from a very grounded, peaceful place as those obstacles keep getting removed for you and things get rearranged for you for your absolute highest good. I wonder what you are up to, group 1. Okay, Ganesh. Oh, Lord Ganesh is how he has it. Here. This is, again, the Keepers of the Light deck by Kyle Gray. The extended message for Lord Ganesh, Infinite Abundance, says, it's important at this time to move beyond the limitations of it's not meant to be and focus on if this is for my highest good, then the universe will take me there safely. It's beautiful. Ganesh is not only bringing a clear light to help to your external situation, but also helping you clear up any inner conflicts. When obstacles arise, know that they are just reminders that you care about your path and that you have the ability to change your current situation. Ganesh is here to help you. Thank him for clearing the way, and to increase your connection to him, you may want to chant in Sanskrit, Om Gam Gane Pati E Namaha, which is an amazing chant mantra. I'm just showing that to you there so you can see how that's spelled. You might want to write that down. Look it up on YouTube. There are plenty of beautiful chants that you can chant along to. I love it. It opens you up for just limitless possibilities when you say this. Ganesh is such a beautiful keeper of the light. If you're trying to remove obstacles and step through fear, there's nobody better. I love that Spirit had him show up in this spread for you. And I hope you have the most amazing March, group number 1. If you found this reading helpful, you can let me know by just hitting that thumbs up button or leaving me a comment down below. And if you know someone else who might find it helpful, please feel free to share it with them so they can receive the messages that they need for the month of March. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that the next time I post a pick a card reading, you'll be notified. Thank you so much, group number 1. Hello, group 2, and welcome to your March 2022 All About You reading. If you are listening to this, you chose the middle pile with the cheerleader guide, the flip-flops, the mermaid, and the bow. Right away, what they were saying about your particular charm pull is that not only do you have the support, of course, of Spirit at all times, the cheerleader guides are just encouraging you to move from here forward. So if you've been dealing with something that's a little bit difficult at the start of the year, perhaps, or over the past few months, they want you to stop and take a break, have some fun with those with that flip-flop charm. The mermaid is asking you to tap into your emotions, is what they were saying, so that you can actually swim again or flow again. And this, I kept wanting to say that they, tie it up in a bow, wrap it up in a bow, and they were like, no, this is a gift for you. This is a gift coming in for you, group 2, for March. Okay, let's take a look at what you've got under the Priestess of the Light deck. This is for the entirety of March, and we're going to get some information on what's going on for you this month. Adjustment. Looking back and moving forward. Okay, 2 things about the card that they want me to let you know. Okay, 3 things. Spirit. Number 1, the owl. So that may be an indicator for you this month, group 2. I would just pay attention to how that's showing up for you, what it's connected to. If owls are already connected to you in some way, just take note of that for March. You're just going to want to look it up, re-look it up, look up the owl, look up owl spirit animal, etc., to see what you may be needing to hear from the owl spirit, okay? And then the 24 is a 6. This is the Lover's card, but what they're saying is a lot of this is going to have to do with your personal choice which it always is, okay? That's how we kind of vibe in this world. We do have free will. But for you in particular, group number 2, you definitely are going to need to pay attention to the choices that you're making. Because as you can see, she is looking back, but they wanted me to focus on her hand and where the magic is, okay? Where the magic is. Yeah, thank you. Third eye here, connected. You can't go back. You can only go forward, okay? And that's what these cheerleader guides are showing up to help you, exactly to help you do. Because cheerleader guides tell you they're motivation guides, but they encourage you to stand in your present and look to your future. So it's really not surprising. You may need to be making some adjustments. We're gonna pull and see what more we can gain for information for you for the month of March, of course. But just overall, you're gonna probably need to make some adjustments. Looking back and reflection is never to beat yourself up about things. It's only always to find the lesson, find the wisdom that you can take into your present moment and then carry it forward. If you keep taking your past and the crap in your past that you don't want to carry anymore into your present, that's where it's going to stay, and then it will filter and bleed is how they want me to say it, bleed into your future. And that is not the case here. Not only that you have the encouragement guides, not only that, but they're really wanting you to take a break and relax a bit, have some fun. The flip-flops are put your feet up, put those flip-flops on, get by the sand, get somewhere where you feel like you can relax for a bit or enjoy, okay? And actually access your emotions around that. And there's a great gift that is in that for you. So let's get some more information. Looking back and moving forward, and that's exactly what we're using the wisdom of the oracle for, which is really interesting as well. I'm going to take a look into what maybe has transpired in your past experience, what you may have been going through. Okay, so something upsetting your peace for sure. I'm just listening here. Does this belong to this? No, this belongs here. Okay, fabulous. Oh, that is amazing. This is a future positioning, past positioning. I just want more information on what's been upsetting the peace. So let's just move to the future for a second. The Treasure Island card is all about, obviously, abundance, treasure, being able to seek and attain and move forward as they're indicating. See, the mermaid is helping you to access your emotions so you can see the treasures that you currently have and move forward with them. Move forward, swim forward with them. That's wonderful energy. I'm wondering about this past card and what it is that you've been... It's like whatever's been upsetting your peace. And that may be different, obviously, for everyone. They want you to, again, look from here forward and let that go. Again, you may need to take some time they don't want me to clarify it. I want to clarify it. They're saying no. So apparently that's all the information we need. You're going to know. Obviously, you are going to know personally what's been upsetting your peace, what's been upsetting your heart, right? We've got all these hearts here. What's been upsetting your vision? Whatever that is, you've got treasure and abundance in your future, and that's why look up the owl. Remember your choices. It's about you choosing to understand that to look back, I am not going to be looking at the things that have been upsetting me or disturbing my peace unless I am looking for the lesson in them, unless I am looking for the wisdom that I need to carry forward, unless I'm recognizing the things that I didn't know before so that I can align with treasure in the future, so I can see what treasures I already have. And that's really part of it, they're saying, is like recognizing what you've already got that is abundant helps to bring more abundance into your life, which is, again, why you have cheerleader guides asking you, take a look at this, take a break, take a look at how you felt about this, find the good feeling emotion, carry that with you. It's going to provide you a gift, an abundant gift, it looks like, in the future. All right, let's just get some more info. What might be blocking you this month? I want to see what is going to you're going to run up against, like, have resistance around, because again, they're saying, they want me to say again, this is a choice energy. You choose to make the adjustments. Spirit, this, as of yet, I don't have anything to indicate that there is divine intervention that is coming up. So you may have really felt like, I don't like that this is disturbing my peace. I don't like that I feel upside down. I don't like that I've been maybe worrying about this. So relaxing and giving yourself a break is important so you can access why. Why am I feeling this way? Or how is this situation in particular making me feel? What is the gift in that? So that I can step into that and choose to make adjustments in my life so that I can step into the abundant frequency that I actually want to align with and carry that with me. 5 of Swords in the reverse position in the what's going to block you energy. This is continuing to go over things in your head that are... well, for lack of a better word, conflicting you is what it is. And because this card is showing up reversed here, there's an opportunity available. Whoa. I don't, sometimes I view this guy here as standing on that, but today, no. It looks like he's free falling. And obviously that's for a reason. Because you're getting this reversed, if you don't let go, what's going to block you is just keep thinking about it in the same way over and over again. It's like they're saying, that needs to die. The way that you've been thinking about things needs to be adjusted. As you look back, you're trying to find the wisdom, and that's going to be what you need for the month of March to be able to move into this in the future. The energy is different for everybody. You've got to choose here, and the quicker that you assess it, give yourself the break to feel into it and be guided so you can flow forward, you're going to be flowing forward with a beautiful gift. Clearly, you have to actually not only recognize and acknowledge that first, but also then make the adjustments, make the choice to stop believing that or stop thinking about that, because it's been really not great here for you, and it's going to continue to block you if you keep going over and over and over and over that conflict in your brain, especially if it's attached to somebody else. If it's already in the past, there's nothing you can do about it. Now you need to be able to move into a higher frequency in order to be able to know what to do or what is best. And they don't want you acting from a place of unrest or a place where you don't feel peaceful and grounded in yourself. I'm going to look at the opportunity energy here. Okay. 9 of Cups. This card is an emotional fulfillment card. Showing up reverse, very interesting. Sometimes this just feels like, I don't know, there's an opportunity for, like, looking outside yourself externally to fulfill yourself. This feels like a warning for me. I'm gonna clarify, thank you. I want clarification on this, please, for group number 2. The indulgent energy it feels like a warning. What is it leading to? What other information can you give us about the opportunities that group number 2 is going to have to step into for the month of March? Wow, look at this. Indecision. They are warning you in this opportunity energy. You may have been really battling and having this unrest, not only in your mind, of course, but it's just upsetting your peace. Look at all these cups. What are you going to believe, group number 2? That is the question. You have an amazing abundance of treasure available to you, and you have the choice to allow yourself to receive that gift. And they are just like questioning you with all these cards here. Okay, with all cups. This is very heart-centered. We got the heart here, so unrest in the heart, and bothering the mind, blocking the adjustment, blocking moving forward into this beautiful, abundant energy. So here you have an opportunity to basically let go and look at things differently. They want them in a row, I think, like this. Okay. Looking at the choices that you do have to make, you've got the Seven of Cups here. I'll show it to you upright. You see he's like pondering. They're asking you, what are you gonna do? Group number 2. Sometimes you get that stern energy with spirit, but they want you to get real because something's upset your heart center. Something that you're thinking about and overthinking about, it needs to be adjusted. Are you going to be able to see all the choices that you do have? Because you have the opportunity to move out of it. These are all warnings I'm feeling, okay? Are you going to be able to see all of the amazing, abundant opportunities that you do have to be able to ascertain and make the best decision for you? So you're going to be asking yourself these questions as you move through the month of March. Especially if you're feeling, group 2, that you are having a hard time getting into a peaceful state, quieting your mind and stepping into abundance and making the adjustments in order to be able to move forward in that way. If you're having a hard time doing this, Spirit is having you question yourself. Ask these questions inside yourself, journal about them, write about them, mind dump them, talk to your, person about them or someone who you trust about them. Are you going to see the beautiful choices that are available to you? Okay. And again, all about choice, personal choice. 9 of Cups here. Are you going to allow yourself to be emotionally fulfilled and look at this, another treasure chest available to you? We've got the warning here. Or are you going to kind of look outside yourself to indulge yourself and try to get filled up by that? There's a healing and a break and a look at your emotions and a look back to see what needs to be adjusted and what you want to choose to step into. And they're just hammering that home. Do you believe that you can be emotionally fulfilled, that you do deserve the treasure and the abundance that is available for you in the future? Are you willing to make the adjustments to do that? And this card, the 10, is all about harmony and divine love, feeling like you're worthy of love. But when it's reversed, it's like harping on the disconnection or perhaps a relationship breakdown or something that hurt your heart, something that may be close to you, that hurt your heart. Maybe you're coming out of a heart-centered relationship, could be romantic, could be friends, family, etc. And they're asking you, do you want to align with that anymore? Are you going to stay in that place? The choice is yours. The choice, it's all about choice here. That's why you've got motivation guides going, what are you going to choose? Let's take a break and dig into that because there is a gift present. There is abundance available for you. And they're wanting this questioning. I'm asking if we choose again, and I don't believe it's a yes. No, see, it's a no. So it's the opportunity that is showing up for you is this internal questioning and digging in for you. I know sometimes it sucks to hear, but when we do the work and actually dig in, what we uncover is so valuable and helps us to see the adjustments, that need to be made. Not only acknowledge them, like actually have the insight to understand we need to shift this. And then the opportunity comes to allow us to claim our power of choice again and decide for ourselves if we do really want the opportunity for that, because we've been able to identify what we're carrying or what needs to be adjusted. Are we going to do it? Or are we going to stay blocked by our mind? Do we believe all of this is available for us, right? Like, is that what you're believing? Do you believe you have unlimited, beautiful choices? Do you believe emotional fulfillment and beautiful divine love and community is available to you or not? Do you believe this treasure is yours to keep and carry into the future or not? Adjustments are going to need to be made. Adjustments are going to need to be made. You need a break, group 2, in order to align and understand for yourself. Align your energy, get connected, and ask yourself those questions. I'm going to look into your POV right now and see. Yeah, it just feels like you don't know how to move forward. Where do I go from here? What am I supposed to be doing now? And so maybe you've been waiting and wondering, and like feeling like procrastination or, inner conflict with your mind, of course, because whatever's gone on to upset your peace, it's been making you think and overthink. And so, of course, you don't know which way to go, which is why you need to get reconnected in order to reflect and then future track is how they said it. Future track. So that you can start believing in something that it is available for you and you deserve it. So it makes sense that you wouldn't be necessarily super inspired at this point. So if you're feeling that, group 2, give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. Give yourself a pat on the back. Go like, it's okay. Excuse me. Nurture yourself. Tell yourself it's all right if you don't know. Yeah, you have the opportunity to redirect your energy. When this card shows up, it's an opportunity to notice, become aware, like, I'm procrastinating. What do I need? What do I need? You need the break, a moment to yourself, not to continue carrying on in conflict and confusion in your mind, not having that peace because of whatever has gone on. Do you want to continue to carry it? Or do you believe you deserve all of this good stuff? They want you questioning, group 2. All right, let's see about external influence. Yeah, it's just imbalanced energy. So if you have just been giving and giving and giving and giving, it is time for you to take a look at that and go like, hey, do I even want to continue to give in this way? Self-care is needed when this card shows up, okay, in the reverse position. You have to take a look at yourself. If the external sources, the external people, possibly a relationship here, has been taking and taking from you, they're wanting you to take a look at that as well. Because if it's not balanced, then it's very difficult to continue to give. We get worn out and spent. It's like, yes, thank you. They're showing me the word resentment. So if you've been carrying some resentment toward whoever this may be coming up, or someone that you really care about, but that has caused some, distress perhaps in your life, the goal is to be able to give to yourself first. Because externally, if you're not being able to receive what you want, you've got to make adjustments, to put boundaries in place perhaps. How is this making me feel really? What is the gift in this? What have I learned that's going to allow me to welcome in the gift of abundance, welcome in the gift of, again, the beauty that I get to make my own choices, that I do deserve emotional fulfillment, and that I do want a loving, beautiful relationship in the future. I don't have to keep giving and giving and giving and not being able to receive in kind, is how they said it, in kind. So take a look at it. Love yourself. Give to yourself. This card can be rectified nicely because this is the external influence. You can start caring for yourself when it's reversed. You focus the attention on yourself instead of focusing all of that energy on giving externally if it's not balanced. So if whatever relationship this is, or wherever this may be, if it's in work, etc., if you're giving too much to the people in your life or the external circumstances, again, the rest is needed. I mean, it's very important for you to rest and reconnect. It's all through your reading, group 2 for March, for sure. Because such wonderful things are available to you, and they need you to be looking at it so you can choose to make the adjustments. And when we decide that we want to choose again, we just take back all of our power here on the physical plane. You can co-create with spirit differently when you own your power as the director of your spirit team, as you are a divine and physical being at the same time. Okay, outcome, look at that. Wow. Do you see what I'm saying, group 2? The Emperor. I mean, exactly. They're like, exactly. This is a masculine, of course, energy, the fathering energy. However, you've got this in your outcome position. The gift of mastering your own world, your own space, leading, feeling like you are the authority in your life. You're giving to yourself. It's this grounded, the gift of choice has provided you what you need and the insights you need to step into abundance and bring that really into your life. It's like, no, oh yeah, wait a minute. I'm going to make some adjustments so that by the end of the month or coming up in the future, not only am I aligning with abundance, but I feel like this is my empire. This is my life. And I want to be able to be around this kind of person, or I want to believe that I am open to receiving this, that I deserve this just because I'm me. This is my life. And this is not from an egotistical place. It's from a beautiful, loving place. This is my life, and I'm going to choose what I want to do in the way that I want to do it. That feels good to me. That helps me feel like I am leading my own life. And if I want to give to someone, I would like that in balance, right? Like I don't need to stay here thinking and believing this. That was in the past. Where do I want to come from now? What do I want to have in my present so that I can know that it's available for me in the future in a very different way? That I can start believing in something different, more abundant, more prosperous in the future. In order to do that, though, they are giving you the answer. You've got the guides, they're going to be encouraging you through the month of March. If you're not taking a break or you're not planning to take a break, I would start looking at the calendar, group 2, to see where it is you can take a break with the intention of doing a bit of reflecting on whatever has been unrooting you or unseating you or breaking your heart is what they just wanted me to say. Breaking your heart or making you sad or making you feel unfulfilled, like you're not available for this, and make the adjustments to become available for all of this beautiful heart-centered fulfillment energy where you step in and you go like, I get to choose from my own life, because not only is it going to make you feel more grounded and give you these wonderful gifts, but you're going to be able to carry that treasure into the future with you and build your empire, right? All right, let's get, this is, I'm feeling the sternness from Spirit because they know you can do it, group 2. They know that you can do it. You can make the adjustments. They just need you to take a moment to get clear on what's going on, what's been blocking you, what's been making you feel like you can't move forward, what's been bothering you in your mind, and then step into the present moment and choose for yourself. Because you are the most important person in your life. That should be like, yeah, it's like basic. You are the most important person in your life, group 2. So you got to take care of you first. You got to know what's going on with you first in order to be really grounded in your life and abundant at the same time. Okay, little advice from the Daily Crystal Inspiration. Get out of your own way. Tourmalinated quartz. Tourmalinated quartz. Yeah. Get out of your own way. This is a powerful stone. If you've got one of these, then you know how powerful this stone is. It like helps break things, chains, dissolve cords. If you want one of these and you need to work with that, that's what you're feeling like, oh, I'm so connected to the past. I'm dragging it around. It's really unseating me all the time. I feel like I am procrastinating and I can't get out of my own way. And I know I need to make adjustments, and I take the break, sit with this quartz, and it will help you get out of your own way. That's why they're saying this is so choice heavy for you, group 2. It's so choice heavy. You have all the power. You just need to remember that. Really. March is about remembering for you. Oh yeah, I get to rule my life. I get to build my life. This is available for me. Let me see what adjustments I need to make. Even if they're small adjustments, teeny tiny, they said, that's something. It's better than ignoring it or continue to like be conflicted in your mind. You have the ability to come out of that. It may have been blocking you, but it is reversed here, this 5 of Swords. So you have the power to come out of it, to just release the past, release the resentments. Yes. All right. And to close out your reading, we are going to get a keeper of the light that may be helping you along, that you can call upon. This is high level energy in this deck. Get out of your own way. Tourmalinated quartz. Tourmalinated. There's an extra syllable that I kind of don't want to say. That's why I keep saying it. Let's see. The stone is so powerful, though, to break cords, break the chains of the past, and make you feel so clear and abundant for the future. Like you're not carrying that anymore unless you choose to. Choice heavy for you. Heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Okay, Lady Nada. I'm going to see if I'm pronouncing that right, too. They do want me to read the extended message for you, group number 2. Look at her. I mean, she is, something's going on with your heart, and you have the ability to clear it, relieve it, open it up again. Acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. Yeah, so you've just got to take a look at it. All of us have these things to group 2. So if you've been dealing with this, like, you are not alone, you know? We've all got stuff. I just want to, oh, he doesn't give pronunciation. Nada. Okay. Here's the extended message for this beautiful keeper of the light. Please call upon her if and when, they said kind of all the time. They just said that. Like, she needs to be around you all the time. You can picture this color if you'd like. Let yourself be in a bubble of it if you want, streaming down upon you in a tunnel of light, however it is that feels good to you. Okay, let's see. Extended message for you. Group 2. The cave of your heart is opening wide for you to experience divine love. You have an opportunity to overcome past pain, heartbreak, and letdowns. This is a wonderful time to cherish and love yourself, and then allow yourself to be cherished and loved by others. If you feel love revealing itself clearly in your heart, have courage and move into a state of trust. You are reminded that when true love is present, when divine love is present, there are no obstacles to overcome. It will be there, clear, pure, and real for you to experience. Your relationships are being brought into harmony on all levels of your life. Give and receive divine love with yourself and all of those around you. I mean, that's a beautiful ending to your reading. These choices that you're being asked to make, these adjustments that you're being asked to make, of course, they are going to be for your highest and greatest good when you come from a place of love as you are releasing whatever it is that happened in the past, whatever it is that you've been carrying that's been upsetting your energy, clogging your heart up, shielding your heart from divine love and being able to love yourself and giving and receiving in a balanced, loving way, or clogging up your mind and making, you have conflicts in your mind, etc. Clearly, they want you to make these adjustments from a place of love, group 2, and I just know that you can do it. You are just meant to question and then step into this high, abundant, loving vibration, clearing the past and getting out of your own way. If you move out of your head and move out of your own way, that's what they mean by that. It's like you getting out of your own way is not getting out of your divine self. Getting out of your divine self's own way. They're talking about your ego self. Getting out of your own way is about getting out of your head and into your heart center. That will align you beautifully with the future abundant treasures and divine love that is available for you. If you found this reading helpful, group number 2, you can please let me know by just giving it a thumbs up or leave me a comment below about what resonated with you in this reading. And if you know somebody else who you think might be served by listening to this, please share it with them so they'll receive the messages that they need as well. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that the next time I post a pick a card reading, you will be notified. I'm sending you so much motivational, cheering, love and excitement for you as you take a break, reassess, make adjustments, and just step into abundance and love. I hope that this served you, group 2. Thank you so much. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your March 2022 All About You reading. If you're listening to this, then you chose the card all the way to the right with the alarm clock, the peacock, the horseshoe, the hook, and the lobster charm. So right off the bat, what they were saying about your charm pull is, again, this is for March, overall for March, all about you, is that it is the time is now for you to kind of showcase yourself here. You will have the divine luck here, a divine piece of spark here in March, helping you along. This was very interesting. They're saying, get yourself off the hook, get off the hook. You don't have to be on the hook for that. And protect yourself with the lobster. So I'm wondering what's going to be coming up in your reading as far as that is concerned, but I love the horseshoe for you and the fact that you're meant to showcase yourself. You're meant to showcase yourself in a way that feels really aligned and authentic, and not get yourself on the hook for these things, whatever they may be, and really giving yourself the service of protection is how they want me to say it, with the lobster energy. So let's see what your theme is for the month of March from the Priestess of the Light deck. Harvest, gathering of blessings. And look at this, okay? Massive protection number, beautiful fours. If that means something to you, if you see fours a lot, if you've been seeing fours, you know this is definitely your reading. All right. Yeah, it's really time for you to shine, group 3. March is going to be, it feels like if you've been working on something or questioning whether or not it's okay for you to kind of get in front of the camera or put yourself out there or go for that thing or sign up for that whatever, teach that person, putting you at the forefront of something, be in the spotlight for this, take this opportunity. It really is the time for you to do that, gathering the blessings. If this to me feels like you have been working towards something, you've been thinking about something, you've been feeling like it's aligned for you, and now it is the time to actually take that. And you are going to have such beautiful divine luck and divine support here in doing that. This feels, the hook feels, it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel low vibing to me at all. It doesn't feel like, oh my God, I'm on the hook for this. It feels like you're actually creating beautiful boundaries where you're protecting yourself. So kudos. Group number 3, just right off the bat, you will be blessed this month for sure. Yeah. The main thing that they're asking is that you show up. It's almost like whoa, you want these? We'll see where these go. It feels like you've been guided to do this lately. And maybe you have some trepidation, I'm going to see, but it's time. and you're protected. Protected and divinely directed. All right, let's just see what we've got under here and we'll see where they go. So past positioning here is what I'm looking at. Co-creation in the reverse position. To follow. Yeah, they said to follow. So I'm going to stick that Imagine card here, as that's where they're telling me to. So, and this is here. Okay, thank you. I don't think I'm going to need any more. We'll see. The co-creation card in the reverse position for the past is, allowing yourself to step into alignment with others or especially with spirit and know that you're working together to create your life. And this Imagine card, it tells me that you've been, like I said, kind of thinking about it, wondering about it, feeling it, vibing it. You may feel intuitively called to something, to do something. And so if you've been worried about whether or not you can do it in harmony with spirit, whether or not it's the right time for you to do it, this is telling you, it's the time, actually. What you've been imagining to come through, oh my God, here we go. And in the future, it's the time, the TikTok card. Time. The time is now. Look at these hands. They said, look at the hands. I mean, we're handing you the clock. We're handing you the clock. So massive synchronicity here in your reading. We are handing you the clock. It is time. Embody it is what they just said. Thank you. You will be a blessing to others. So if you have any fear that's coming up around like, oh, I don't know if I should do this. Should I work with these people? If your intuition is telling you yes, it's a yes. It's going to be a blessing. Now is the time. In the future, clearly you're going to be offered more opportunity here. That's what it at least seems like. I mean, we'll look into it, but they're talking about these here again with this TikTok in the future. So whatever you've been imagining in the past, it feels like it's coming to fruition, right? Where you're gathering now. You're harvesting on the back of that vision now. And it is time for you to receive. What they're talking about here is also in the future, these two, knowing when the right time is, knowing when it's the time to say yes to something, knowing when you need to protect yourself, knowing what you're involving yourself in, and really, these just wanted to fall out. So yeah. This is the blocking position. I know I'm moving on here. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Just know in the future, before I move on to this, just know in the future, you will know when the exact right time is. You're getting this clock twice. They want you to trust the timing of things and trust your intuitive clock. Thank you. Your intuitive clock that tells you now's the right time. Maybe I have to step through the fear, but it's harvest time for you, group 3. March is harvest time for you. So what might be blocking you is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, yeah, they're saying, look at him. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He's walking forward. He's not on the horse, they just said. He's not on the horse. And so what they mean by that is sometimes this knight is a slower moving knight just because he likes he likes to do things as they're meant to be done. Prioritize one thing at a time. So sometimes things take a little longer. And so in this blocking position, it's like if you're trying to rush or do things too fast or like get on the horse and tell it to gallop forward when it really just, you need to like survey the land, see what the best next move is. You're still moving forward in that. So don't let your mind trick you into believing that you're not moving forward or it's not moving fast enough for your internal clock. That'll be your ego. The harvest is an alignment where you're harvesting the blessings in the exact right time, and you're meant to be surveying, thank you, is the word they're using, as you're doing that. So don't try to push forward too quickly because it will just block you. This is a beautiful night, but you see him, he's like surveying the land. The horse follows. If he needs to get on the horse, he's gonna get on the horse. He'll move a little forward, etc. It's movement though, right? It's movement on the physical plane. It is time to harvest things. They said sometimes harvesting things take a little bit of time. So lots of divine timing happening, internal clock for you there, group 3 this March. Let's see opportunity energy. Okay, so here, and I'm gonna, yep, they said another, please. So the Temperance card, show it to you, upright. We're receiving it here in the reversed position for you, which just tells us that, you know, you need to make sure that you're doing things in harmony, in timing, in balance, because there's an opportunity for you to kind of kick yourself out of balance, trying to do too much, not being able to stay in alignment because you want to go fast. They said, and we'll see what comes next, but I'm not seeing any wands as of yet. So they're just giving you a warning here. The opportunity for you is actually realigning yourself with the divine time and your internal clock and your intuition to showcase yourself exactly where you need to be, exactly how you're supposed to be. Yes, see, look at this. It's like they don't want you to be, again, they said, procrastinating that. You have an opportunity to stay in balance, move when you feel guided to. Your internal clock's going to be very important. That connected to your divinity is going to be very important. What, again, Spirit? Okay, again. 7 of Cups in the reverse position is about trying to review your choices, maybe indecision. You know, I can't express enough what they're talking. They keep saying, they keep coming back to it. The internal clock, the divine timing, trusting divine timing. You'll know what decision to make when you know, right? It'll be in divine timing. You'll know how to move forward. I'll show you this upright. See, she's like, yes, I'm so excited. I'm so inspired. Let's do this. You'll know when that inspiration hits. You'll know how to move forward. Don't let it kick you out of balance. You'll know what the right decision is to make. Don't let it kick you out of balance. They want one more here. which is very interesting. Spirit. Yeah, says that sometimes the bounty takes time. They said that again. King of Cups in the reversed. This card sometimes when it's reversed is like you've forgotten to take care of yourself, or you're being like, you may find that you're like extra moody, extra, well, sometimes you can be like trying to manipulate people's emotions. And so this is in your opportunity position. Oh my God, another. They want another Spirit. Yeah, all right. Well, I think they're trying to get to the core of the resolve. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Okay. See, then it all makes sense. Thank you, Spirit. So, opportunity for moodiness. Let's just go through these one more time because I just feel like we need to be clear what they're telling you here. All right, so we're being warned for you beautifully. Heads up from Spirit in the opportunity position for March. Make sure that you're staying in balance, rebalance, realign yourself along the way. Ask all the time, does this feel aligned for me? Does this feel right for me? You are being inspired perhaps, but you want to stay connected so that you're not moving too quickly. You're moving in divine time. You want to make sure that you have surveyed your choices and that you know all the choices you have and all the options you have before making a choice. Because sometimes we like get caught up by the shiny thing, and you may have lots of opportunities that you're not even like aware of if you don't stop to take a look and survey that. And this really asks you to take care of yourself, the King of Cups. Love yourself, take care of yourself. Stay in an emotional, stable place. This is a warning about kind of lashing out or being overly emotional or trying to, I don't know, like, what I want to say is like, you feel project on people and make them feel how you feel because whatever, right? So we're trying to stay overall in temperance energy where we're flowing and we have balance. And this clarification, thankfully, Spirit got us here, thank you, is the King of Pentacles energy, where as you can see, he is delighted. He's hanging out with his beautiful wolf friend or dog and his loyal partner. He feels good about what he's created. He feels like he is the captain of his life and he's created something wonderful because he's taken the time. He hasn't blocked himself by trying to rush, by trying to do things and not looking at the choices. He's actually created his life in a beautiful, centered, grounded way. He's able to lead his life in a different way because he's been following this, surveying the land, not getting blocked by, oh my God, it's taking forever. Oh my God, why is this taking so long? So you really have an opportunity to create something wonderful, again, in the divine time. You're saying for the month, thank you. Your saying for the month, group 3, is everything happens in the exact divine time. I'll know because it's in divine alignment at the exact divine time, right? Okay, I'm just looking at your point of view now where you're kind of vibing, and look at this, the Strength card just popping out. They didn't want me to miss that. I almost dropped it. Spirit. So you've got this beautiful Strength card just reminding you, you have the power, right? You're the one with the power. You can stand in that. You can feel really good about that. You can allow yourself to just listening. It's almost like what they're saying is feel into it or lean into your inner power, the power that you actually have. Like, you don't have to get carried away by other things. You're in harvest mode. You need to be carried away by somebody else's timing or your mind. Keep your core inner strength intact. It's already there. You're already there. Just keep it. Yeah. See the infinity? Divine time. Everything's happening exactly as it should to create my beautiful existence, to create my foundational existence, to create a life I love. I am constantly receiving the blessings that I deserve, that I need, that I've worked for. External positioning. This this is nice. Okay. Possible pop-up from the past, they said. So you may have somebody popping up from your past, perhaps. I don't know why they're... This is a nostalgia card. It speaks to people from the past. So you may be thinking about people from your past. You may actually have somebody pop up, is what they said, from the past. They want another. They're asking me to clarify. Yeah? Okay. So maybe they may have a piece of information or provide you a key to something, or have you look at something in a different way that gets you out of a stuck mode or helps you move forward or has something to do with building whatever it is you're building. They said this may be a blessing in and of itself. So you may have somebody popping in from the past to help you improve something or see something that you're missing. They might give you the key to it. Right? Often you can see, she can't see the key. It's like somebody's walking through the door from the past and going, hey, here's the key. Like picking up the key and being like, hey, here it is. So you may receive a piece of information or someone enlightening you to something, sending you a message, sending you a link. That really helps you see something or a different way to do something or move forward or to harvest your blessings or where you should show up or the right time for something. That's kind of nice. That's beautiful energy. Whoa, this one just popped right out. And this is the outcome position. Well, look at that for you, group 3. 8 of Swords. Showing up reversed. Lucky, lucky, lucky you. That's beautiful. This is a full-on opportunity. Whatever you've been believing about yourself, like I can't co-create. I can't, step into this energy. You're going to be freed from that stuff. This 8 of Swords, again, I'll show it to you upright. Let me just set this deck down. Outcome energy for you, group 3. So here's what it looks like upright. You can see that she's chained herself up. I mean, she's not really, woo. He wanted to join the reading. Put him back there. There you go. Little crystal. You can see that she is not really tied up, is she? She's not really blindfolded. She's just believing she is. That's what she sees when she looks in the mirror. Because you have this showing up reversed, this allows you to see yourself as you are, as the beautiful being that you are, to reclaim your power, to step into freedom, to untie yourself, to unblindfold yourself, to see clearly, to see from a new perspective. And it's about who you are and what you're able to manifest. 8s are about manifestation. Look, you've got the 8 strength card here. It's like, remember this, and then you move into freedom. You unbind yourself, free yourself up. That's your outcome energy. So by the end of the month, you're going to be feeling a lot differently about what you're able to create. Hopefully you'll be trusting in the timing, as it's so important. You've got luck on your side. You've got spirit on your side. You're really meant to be open to the blessings from what you've been imagining or your vision. It's going to be showing up in interesting ways as you trust the timing and show up for your own life, for your own vision, right? You've got that peacock. Peacocks are about showing off. And going like, look how beautiful I am. And maybe it feels a little egotistical sometimes, but that's not the line they want you on, of course. They want you to be in divine alignment and show up in the exact right time that you're meant to. If you feel called to do something, don't let fear stop you. It's time to step into blessed type of energy for you this March. It may be on a slow trek, right? Like, again, sometimes harvest takes time. Sometimes blessings take time, okay? But they are totally available for you this month, group number 3. And not only that, you have what you need to trek forward. You don't need to let the timing of things, your mind tell you this isn't happening fast enough. Well, if it didn't happen in this way, in this time, then it can't be right. Then it can't be the right thing I'm doing. Don't let your mind muck up your blessings. Thank you, Spirit. Don't let your mind muck up your blessings or tell you there's something other than a blessing. You are strong enough. You are beautiful. You're in manifestation mode, and it's time for you to let go of whatever was tying you up before, any kind of illusion you were believing about not being capable of doing it, not being capable of creating a beautiful, grounded environment for yourself, leading your life, etc. Stepping into abundant energy, creating wealth if that's what you're looking to do. What a wonderful spread for you. All about divine timing. Don't let yourself get on the hook for things. If you know it's not the time for you to do that, you're not saying yes, you're protecting yourself, right? Remember that. They just wanted me to give you that reminder once again. This here, okay. We're getting a little info for you, a little direction from the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck. Boop, boop, boop. Malachite. It's time to transform. Beautiful. This really feels attached to this fully. It's even, it's even the same colors, similar coloring. But it's just, you're not meant to be held back anymore, especially by your own kind of thoughts. You're meant to bring your visions to life. The timing and the opportunity is going to be there for you to do that and really create something wonderful. You've just got to allow yourself to step into transformation energy, knowing that you're strong enough to do that. So you can use the malachite if you want to have a little help, take in the energy of transformation through the stone itself. Yeah. Oh, right. Thank you. Another 8 here. They're just like, hello, there's another 8. 8, 8, 8. You see the triangle here? You've got 8 energy that's showing up for you. I would pay close attention to if you're seeing 8s. 8s, again, are manifestation. It's a self card, strength, energy, coming out, being free, blessings kind of card, kind of number, excuse me. Yeah. You're a powerful being. You've got powerful visions, and you've been doing something to work on it, and now it's time to show up. It's wonderful. Show up for the blessings and the harvest. All right, to close out your reading, we're just going to pick a helper from you from the Keepers of the Light deck. Is this done? Okay. Gaia, Earth connection. Ooh. Stay grounded. Be mindful of the planet. Oh, they're really hammering the sacred geometry here in the background. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. However this is resonating with you, take that as it resonates. What I am receiving from it and getting from it for you, group number 3, is that it's going to be important for you, of course, to stay grounded. Like when you think about harvesting something, right? You're all up in the ground, pulling things up, creating the bounty, seeing the bounty, being blessed by the bounty. And the timing of that is just right? Like, oh, you don't want to pull it up too soon or too late. You also have these pentacles here, which is the suit that is very grounding, the earth suit. So there's something about allowing yourself to, it's something like dig in on the physical plane, know your path, trek forward, stay connected to your physical self as you move forward. And apparently Gaia is helping you do that. She'll be providing the reminders in the right, of course, for you, group 3, the right divine time. They want me to read the extended message from these cards for you. They said you could lose your head, and I don't mean that literally, of course, but you could lose your head if you're not grounded this month. And because if there's transformation and vision and you're really connected and you're trusting the timing, you've got to be able to stay grounded to receive the blessings, to receive the harvest, to remember your strength, to come out into this freedom energy. It's going to be hard to do that if you're going like, oh, I'm still stuck. Oh, I am this, I am that. So just, there's a reason why you're meant to have an earth connection this month and to remember that. So if you can get outside, hug a tree, put your feet on the ground, take a walk, come back to earth is what the card says. So yeah, observing, getting outside once a day, no matter what the situation is, and being intentional about it, that's really going to serve you this month. She's helping you. Let's see what the extended message for you is for the month of March here, group 3. You are blessed to receive this great mother card today because it shows that the earth itself, through the image of Gaia, is protecting your path. You are a strong, focused, and loving individual. Stay grounded and don't allow your imagination, ego, or fears to run away with you. Ensure your choices are for the highest good. Gaia is also bringing her motherly love. Let me start that sentence over. Gaia is also bringing her motherly love to you and encircling you in a cocoon of peace. If you have had troubles with a mother in your life or are feeling disconnected from or grieving your own mother, Gaia helps revitalize that connection and will bring healing where it is possible. If you are a mother and are worrying about these duties, know that Gaia is thanking you for your hard work and commitment. The earth is blessed to have you. What a beautiful last sentence. Wonderful message from her. Stay grounded. The earth is blessed to have you, group 3. I wish you the best in aligning with this beautiful 888 manifestation type of energy where you are harvesting those blessings, staying strong, and trusting in the timing of things for the month of March as you transform. If you found this reading helpful, you can let me know by giving it a thumbs up or leave me a comment down below. And if you know someone else who you think may find the messages helpful, please share it with them so that they can pick and choose for themselves for the month of March. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to be notified the next time I post a pick a card reading. I hope that this served you. Group number 3, thank you so much.